What's up, everyone? This is your bro Taufik YBT. Welcome back to another episode of Mudah Exercise. In this episode, I interviewed a lady by the name of Jess Lim. I found her on Facebook as I was growing the Mudah Exercise community, and just to share with you guys, she is a physiotherapist and quite active in public speaking. She even competes. I had a great talk with her. We talked about coronavirus, this lockdown that we're facing, and also something to do with joint pain. So I hope you enjoy the episode. All right, so let's get into it. Thank you, Jess, for coming to this talk right now. Me and Jess were supposed to meet up at her center, but because of this COVID outbreak, we have to do a video interview. This is the first time that I'm doing it with someone as well, so I'm very excited. Jess, I hope you're very excited as well.
Yes. I just recently picked up this skill because of the COVID outbreak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's work around it, explore around it. Yeah. Okay. You
Mm.
know what? I got a question for you. Being a physiotherapist, right? How does this COVID outbreak affecting you so far? If you don't mind sharing a bit.
Sure. So, but a disclaimer first, because physiotherapy is considered essential industry, so we are allowed to operate. But unfortunately, today I'm not busy because not many people wanted to come out. But I think partly it's good lah because they follow the government's advice to stay home. So definitely affect because in my setting, right, there are many types of physiotherapy. My physiotherapy is very much into sports injury. So when people don't do sports or they do not have any competition coming up, or cancelled because of the COVID-19. So they don't see the urgency to seek for physiotherapy treatment. So I'm supposed to be quite busy now. Yeah, if everything goes right, no virus, I'll be quite busy now because there are a lot of sport events going on. People are training very hard. But unfortunately, never mind lah, do live interview lah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of other businesses are affected as well. Yeah. Must be a tough time at the moment, lah. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who go, joggers, people who are into fitness go to your centers, right? Since talking about them, like what is the common pain that they normally experience? Is there something that they can do to actually identify if they have some certain pain, or maybe in their knees or their ankles or something? Maybe from your experience.
So most of them, they have three major concerns. Number one, they will ask me, when can I exercise again? Yeah, no, this kind of people, they are very into exercise, and then they got
Sure.
disappointed. They are very disappointed when they see a doctor. They tell the doctor, doctor, for example, my knee hurts when I run. Then the doctor will ask them, then you stop running, then problem will be solved.
Like, no, cannot run anymore.
Yeah. So regardless any sport lah, gym lah, weightlifter lah, if you go to the doctor will tell you, then you stop doing this lah, then your problem will be solved. So it can be very sad, this kind of answer, because I'm not paying you, because I know if I stop, I'm going to get better, you see, but I want to get better, and I'm paying you, I'm offering you can give me advice. How do I keep exercising, but at the same time reduce the risk of injury and recover from my injury? Yeah, that is what they are looking for. Yeah, so they will ask me, when can I exercise again? Then question number two, they will want to know what actually is causing the pain. So a lot of time when they go to a doctor, the doctor will tell them, oh, you have this arthritis in the joint, that's why it's causing you the pain and inflammation, and that's it. You take the inflammation pill, anti-inflammation pill, and go home. But what is the reason behind the arthritis? So I'm very interested to find out, okay, when you run or when you do weightlifting, when you squat, your knee hurts. So what is causing the pain? The arthritis is actually the end result. So maybe the form was not right, or maybe your muscles have some imbalance issue that's making you at high risk of getting arthritis. Yeah. So if you don't fix all this problem, right, unfortunately, you have to stop doing the sport. Yeah. But that's not the end of the world, don't worry. So if you see a proper physio, they should be able to advise you. And then find out the problem that is causing the pain and then correct it. And then there you go, you can continue to exercise again. So of course, the third one, they'll ask me, how do I fix this pain? So three questions like basically, when can I exercise? Why is this pain coming? And then how do I fix this? So during this movement control restriction period, I think it's a good time for all of us here to have better understanding about how our body works, and then understand your body better. And then later, when the restriction order is over, then you can happily go to the gym and enjoy your workout even better. See?
Yes. Okay.
So I'm going to share 3 tips for you so you can examine and look at your knees properly.
Right.
A lot of time, people always ask me, why am I getting this pain? But you must first understand your body before you talk about why is this painful and how to prevent the pain from coming back again. Yeah, so must understand the body first. So I'm going to share some picture here. Yeah, you see like blue color pants, right?
Yep. Three blue
Yeah.
color.
Yeah. So basically, first we must look into our knee alignment first. Yeah, I'm sure you heard people telling you bow leg, knock knee. Yeah, so go in front of mirror, wearing a shorts above the knee, like what you see in the picture. So
Right.
your feet touch together. Yeah, and then look
Right.
at the mirror. If you see very big space between 2 knees, like for example,
Okay.
bigger than 1 hand, you are actually bow-legged.
Oh.
Yeah, bow-leg. So bow-leg. So but don't worry if you see yourself a bow-leg, because bow-leg doesn't mean you cannot exercise. But at least you must know the size of your bow-leg and make sure it doesn't get worse as you go older, or as you continue to exercise or making the exercise more intense, right? So at least you get a baseline. Yeah. So the reason why I bring this up is because when I do assessment for people with knee pain, and I noticed they have some misalignment in their knee. So I asked them, so is your knee always like that? They actually have no idea, because they never look at their knee before the injury. So if I ask them, are you actually born like this? They have no idea. Yeah. So for now, those of you here who look at the video, just sit less than 1 minute in front of mirror, look at your knees. Okay? So there are people where they try to stand with their leg together, but their knee will touch, but their feet cannot close.
Oh, I see.
This is slightly less common and more common among the ladies. Right?
I see it.
So we call this group of people knock knee. And then when this group of people, when they walk, right, they will walk a bit differently and funny, yeah, because their knee will keep touching each other. And then they will move their pelvis unnecessarily, yeah. So people with knock knee, they will tend to have pain on the inner part of the leg, yeah. So knock knee. So again, observe the distance between the ankle. Okay, so if the distance between ankle got wider, means the angle of knock knee increase. Yeah, we don't want this to happen. Okay, so the third one is when you stand in front of mirror, your knee and your feet can touch each other. Congratulations. That means your knees are in neutral position, right?
I see.
But don't be happy very fast, because this may change today, because sometimes we are born with a good alignment, but because of maybe we work out wrongly, or because we injured, we didn't take care of the knees, and later they become like bow-legged and knock knee. Yeah. And then some people, they can even see one leg is good, but the other leg is bow-leg or knock knee. Yeah. So you can only see when you are in front of mirror. Just now we talk about front view, right? The deformity of the knee. So now you have to turn to the side. Yeah. So from the mirror, look at your knees. So if you can see your knee is curved like a C shape. Can you see my mouse moving on? Can see it.
I can see it very clearly.
Yeah. So if your knee are like this, that means you're hyper extending your knees, right? So it's more common among the ladies. So if you're hyperextending your knees, you are actually causing unnecessary compression in between the knee joint. So it will put your knee at higher risk of getting injury and having unnecessary friction. Yeah. So a lot of time when we see people, they are very flexible. So they complain about knee pain, but when you do assessment, they are very flexible. So they have no tightness, but when we look at the knees, right, they have this kind of bad habit. Yeah. When they stand, they lock their knee, and then their knee become a C shape. Okay.
I see.
So you are supposed to relax your knee, and then your knee will appear like this straight line. Basically, if you draw a line from the hip all the way down to the ankle, it should be a straight line. Yeah, instead of a C. Right.
Right.
So if you are having knee pain, please check your habit. See whether you have this kind of bad habit or not. Must change your habit. Then, so your knee can take a break lah, huh? Okay, what do you see in this picture, Taufik?
You can see one leg is bigger than the other.
Yes, you are right. So a lot of time when people with knee pain, they will have imbalance of the muscles, right? So in this case, usually most of the time, right, the bigger leg is the one that's having pain. The bigger leg, like this guy, left side, is having pain because most of the time they overwork. Like for example, runners, one of their leg is stronger. So when they run, the stronger leg will overwork and then overload lah. You see, but this is very common among the racket player. So if you play racket sport before, for example, tennis, squash, badminton, you will tend to have stronger on one side. So when you change to a bilateral sport like squat, running, cycling, you have to strengthen the weaker leg. Yeah. So how to see this? If no one can see for you, again, use the mirror. Then you observe the size of your leg above the kneecap. Yeah. And then below your knee. So if you see visible size difference, then later you have to do a strength test. I will show you how to do a strength test. Yeah. So.
Wow, this is like doing a one leg squat.
Yeah. So you do it on one side and then the other side. So you can tell the difference, like, hey, I can do quite well on my right leg, but I can hardly get up more than 2 times using the other leg. So you will know, like for example, if you look at the mirror, your right leg is much stronger and then left leg is smaller, do the test to verify, because the size may not tell the strength. Big size doesn't mean it's good strength. So after you check the size of the muscles, do the test. You just need a chair, and then you get up and stand up, sit down using one leg, compare, and then look at the strength difference. Is the effort of you standing up using right leg same as the effort of you standing up using left leg? So a lot of times people with knee problems, or even though they have no knee problem, they have difficulty doing this. So, and then this test is very interesting, because if you fail this test, if you cannot get up from the chair, that means when you're older, 60 years old and above, where the chances of you become wheelchair bound, not able to work, is much higher. Yeah. So even if you're not 60, but it's still good to do it. And I have patients, they are very good runner, very strong, and then they come in with one-sided pain, and then when I ask them to do their test, they are usually very good at the painful side. So when I ask them to do it on the left side, they can hardly do it. Then only they realize, because they always thought, I'm strong, I'm okay, I can walk, but the pain is there. Yeah. So the reason why this is very important, both legs has to be strong, very equally. Like imagine, what is your body weight, Taufik? Evil question.
My body weight?
Yeah.
I'm actually just about like 61, 62.
Okay lah, I take it as 60, easier for me to calculate. Because when we are exercising, squatting, running, right, our knee actually take up to 2 times of our body weight. Like for example, when you're exercising, your knee has
Right.
to take up 120 kg of workload. Yeah, and
Oh.
then if you are running, one leg has to take 60 kg of the load, the other leg have to take 60 kg of the load. Am I right? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So, but if you are stronger on one leg, but the other leg is not strong at all, you are relying on one leg to actually do the job. So
Okay.
that's when you will notice your sport performance is not improving further, and then you start to see more and more injury coming in. Yeah, so it's very important to make sure both legs are strong in order for you to exercise with less chance of getting knee pain. So when the pain happens, you take the medicine to reduce the pain, you rest it, the pain will go away, but the moment you go back to exercise again, the pain will come back. Yeah, because you did not strengthen the weaker leg. You did not make the weaker leg stronger. So the right leg is still doing a lot of work. It still cannot handle.
I understand. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
We'll talk soon.
I hope that you enjoyed the talk that I had with Jess. If you feel that I should have a conversation with someone, please let me know. I will do my best to make that happen. Lastly, before I forget, I would like to invite you to the Mudah Exercise community. It's an online platform of everyday people just helping and supporting each other in reaching their health and fitness goals. If you are interested to join, please look us up on Facebook group called Mudah Exercise and request to join. Looking forward to see you in the group and looking forward to see you on the next episode.